AI is the other one, and the simulation environment with the help of augmented reality. Because there are various things which are making the things possible. So in that area only our workshop type, the security team has been organized on this very important title. And when we talk about CPS, we have heard about the cyber physical systems, right? So what is that cyber physical systems? The word itself gives a meaning. Physical systems are playing a major role. So it is an integration of the reasoning component is very much needed. I often say, nowadays people are thinking artificial intelligence is equivalent to machine learning. It's not so. Machine learning is one component of artificial intelligence. I will introduce all the various components because you all know the very difficult, challenging term in your life in the computational world is mimicking the human being only very big challenge. Because whatever the way we behave, we act, we think, we reason, right? The same thing is expected from the system or from the computational system. So everywhere it is possible with the help of learning. Okay, you all know we have been learning from our childhood so many things. As of now, I can say even if we call a kid to ask what is this or what is this, she is in a position to say what it is, right? How? She has been learning, right, from childhood, and those learned things are registered in AI-based learning. I'll talk about it later. Otherwise, you know, it's simply learning the things from the given input field. Then it is acting on that, it is building a knowledge on that, and it is acting in turn. Apart from that, one main component is called reasoning, right? So because there are very many cases, whatever the human being is expected to act, that is difficult to bring into the system, right? We behave differently for a different environment, right? We understand the environment, accordingly we change our decisions, accordingly we take very many actions. That is only called reasoning. So bringing the reasoning into the system, no, that is only a great task. So whenever I say AI, later I introduce the term, it's a volume of data I can give it to a doctor, ask them to label it. It's a very costly job. So instead you have an algorithm which brilliantly choose the subset of the data set which requires to be labeled with the domain expert. Then it is given to them, they will label only small subset. And then with the help of which the remaining data set will be labeled. That is another kind of learning. That is active learning. I will introduce variety of learning later. Maybe first time you may be listening for the first time. And coming to the deep learning mechanism, right? You may have heard about this term in the recent years. It's a buzzword right now. And according to you, what is the difference between ML and DL? You are teachers, right?
We have huge amount of data, then we can go for deep learning.
Okay. Is it the only requirement?
DL is subset of machine learning.
Yeah, that is it.
So for classification, neurons is completely neural networks.
Mama.
For classification,
Classification and future extraction is automated in deep learning.
Okay.
It's not manual.
It is a subset of DML.
Okay. No, if can't we proceed with the ML itself or large data set? Why do we need a special mechanism now as in the form of DL? What is not possible with the ML, which is possible with DL right now?
So system can automatically identify features.
Yeah, that is the one, right? It has got a feature learning mechanism automatically. So the main thing is that I will give you one best example. Suppose you have a huge data set, right? I think I will introduce the term big data also. In terms of TB, yottabyte, terabyte, yottabyte, exabyte, so the kind of data, range of data available in that one will not be of uniform behavior pattern, right? For your information, so just assume for 10 years on top of it, you try to learn a skill. That is one. The other one is online learning, which I told you already. In real-time systems where the predetermined, pre-trained model sometimes may not be helpful. Because our customers are buying pattern, for example, it keeps on changing in a distributed manner. Again, you know about transfer learning, you may have heard about it. So already your model has been built with well-established data set, and you have a pre-trained model. But for some other scenario application, you want to develop a system, trained model, but you don't have much data. So in that case, you can transfer the knowledge from the earlier built model to your current scenario. Again, it has to check with the already developed repository, known facts. So if these parameters are violated or abnormal, he may be likely to develop this. So those kind of things are to be well developed. So That is a diagnosis, report generation. The other one is discharge summary. So when the patient is getting discharged, right? So at that time, it can be given the discharge summary. Have you seen the discharge summary? So based on the severity of the disease, the discharge summary flow will be totally different. So rather than simply saying who is the doctor record and what is the symptom, how to target, the inference, everything they will write on the medical term. I think you all know in here, name, generic, recognition. To make your system to do this automatically, the system should know this is a term related to medical term, right? Humans very top of the show. System how we can make it to understand. So the name, generic, recognition should be incorporated in any NLP. We talk about natural language processing, right? So here natural language, they all should be aware that machine learning is not the only component. Nowadays the people around us they are making like this AR, ML is one component and reasoning. I think you all know about knowledge representation also. That is the used to study market and abstract logic, all those things, right? So whatever the way human mind is executed, they will acquire the data and then come to cloud and then it's I think I want to the area of my own body and all this. It's a very optimizing the patient variable who has to be attended very immediately, who can make this diagnosis, reading and decisions. Some critical and above critical patients, there are no patients with doctors who are to be attended very immediately. How to prioritize their treatment plan, there is some very analysis. So for that is an automated. Inpatient, outpatient and home, then all the places we can have the system. Now it is getting on to the next level, industry 5.0.
Is it possible for the mid-level industry?
Yeah, that is possible for mid-level industry. Because the expensive, the affordability matters, right? So if you are consider a small supermarket as well, they are getting into the fully automated as far as they are affordable. If it's a big factory and if they are affordable, they can make it into a smart factory. By making their every unit as a smart, and interaction is always decision making and ultimate the entire end-to-end flow of the manufacturing. Of course, it is their choice. Both in India, maybe 50.
Maybe capital may more, but operation cost
One-time investment. It's a kind of one-time investment. And obviously, unemployment predict before the time it is likely to fail. And they will suggest the maintenance action also payments. And this is a Tesla Gigafactory. They have done all automation, robotic sounds, autonomous vehicles. See this is a experiment for Boeing with
Medical ground, there are a lot of technical terms
that's why
and
the NDR is involved. Name the entity recognition is a process which is to be used to know what are the words are related to particular topic. For example, if a biomedical document you are delivering, you want to summarize the country. You should know what are the words related to biomedical stuff. So you have to develop name entity recognition system or likewise, whichever medical domain you want to develop system to convert or to understand. First of all, you should know what are the terms are related to the medical terms.
overall for the generation, I think many of hospitals are using speech to text. The technical terms are also implemented.
That's what he said. You have a research paper on the NDR. Name the entity recognition. It's a research. This is a pre-processing, almost prepared special discount coupon or a special offers for you alone, right? So, they use customer base analytics, customer segmentation, right? So, they will identify you as a probable customer, and if you visited the center for so many times, you are the one eligible to get the coupons or offers. So, that is called customer segmentation. And like that, the Coca-Cola, what they do, I know it is there for many years, but they are able to maintain the juice taste similar taste, consistency. For that, the orange fruit, whatever they use, that field they are analyzing to bring out the same flavor. What are the things are to be done blended? What kind of fruits to be chosen? What level should be blended? Everything they do this. That is also automated. And everywhere it is big data analytics thing. And MasterCard, again, the shopper's behavior analysis to announce the coupons. McD only I told you. McD especially. You could observe that if you visited US like McD, Indian McD, Mumbai McD, Chennai like a rural. போனீங்கன்னா கொஞ்சம் ஸ்பேஸ் டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக இருக்கும். அதில் வந்து they analyze the driving menus and they analyze the users' taste and preferences. So across the globe they have very many branches, but they customer segmentation they do, and based on that they maintain the taste. Okay, that is also there. Behavior analytics. And Starbucks again to announce the coupons they do. It comes under big data analytics because across the world they have branches. They do that. And Walmart is also to send us targeted messages. Again the same. One more thing. I think Southwest.com is a flight company. They connected the sensors and predictive maintenance. Any accident is going to happen or anything going to be repaired very soon. So that without affecting the passengers, they are able to repair it, and without any delay they are able to do the flight schedules. That is there without interrupting the flight schedules. Then potential derailments. See this, Union Pacific is a railway company. They deployed the sensors in the railway tracks. It keeps on being monitored 24/7. Any derailment is going to happen, that will be alerted beforehand. So the accidents they are avoiding. So almost 70% of the derailments they have to be reduced because of the predictive maintenance. This is called predictive support. And even university, Purdue University, they have this thing implemented. They analyze the teachers' students' behavioral issues, and immediately they are finding out is there anything to be changed with the syllabus or anything. So like that they do the predictive support. And P&G, see this Procter & Gamble, the tracker should come out. That also they analyze and they design accordingly. And diaper also they are designing. Optimal design of a diaper. The water absorbance and without leakage, so all those things optimal design they do this. This is called market basket analysis. And Coca-Cola, as I told you, to maintain the taste consistency.
Even this market is used for manufacturing and supply chain.
Supply chain management also. And even the criminal activities reduction they do. The Rabobank, they identify that one. And Amazon. So they have a lot of things to keep and protect. So for that they are identifying quickly what are the items which are most likely to need for the system. That's why your question. You said no anything. It's already in Ambra or no, you said that place. In Shell, as I said, oil and gas wells to manage the better efficiency they map. Right? So like that, to name any company it has got a role to play. Connecting ML, chemical analytics, big data, and connecting with IoT, of course, based on sensors. If it is small,
As a token of appreciation, we would like to give this. Thank you. Thank you. So we can have lunch now. So we have in the canteen. We have already created a GCR. This is classroom. Whatever presentation they can be posted and even feedback.
ఎత్తుకోరా